Wow, this one brings me back to the heyday of PC gaming, playing X-Wing, TIE Fighter, X-Wing vs. TIE Fighter, X-Wing Alliance. I'm talking about Star Wars Squadrons on the Steam Deck. The interesting thing is, I think when I installed it, by default it installed all the settings on low, so I decided to go, what the heck, the game looks pretty, but let's try to give it a little bit more. I set it on high, and the most incredible thing, this game doesn't matter if we're talking about cutscenes, if we're talking about the gameplay, the actual briefings, just looking around the hangar, it doesn't matter. It actually will always play at 60 frames per second, even though most of the settings are high. I think that in like 3 hours of gameplay, I might have seen it dip maybe 4 or 5 times for a split second to maybe mid-50s. But for all intents and purposes, this one basically runs at 60 frames per second all the time. And it plays and looks ridiculously well on the Steam Deck. So if you like space combat games, I guess this one's for you. Anyway, I'll let you watch the rest of the video, and I'll see you on the next one.
Don't stay in the clouds too long. Even this high up, the heat's gonna strip your hull. That's almost all of them. Then don't stop now.
Glad you're here.
There's always more.
Vanguard Squadron to Temperance. Do you read us now? Had some trouble with our long-range comms.
You're the 3rd patrol reporting comm blackouts. Head on back, Gunny. The commander will want a full report.
Lousy comms. Chasing our tails for hours, and now we're late to meet the new boss.
Well, do you want to race home, Frisk? We might make it before his speech ends.
Keo, I ain't racing you. I learned my lesson the first 12 times.
Hush, the speech is starting.
I'm not one for speeches. So I'll just say, I'm honored to assume command of the Temperance and...
Not bad.
Enemy is persistent. I've lost my shields. I'm under fire.
So where is it now?
I helped Talus Group chase it away from a medical convoy towards Yavin. It's pinned in the upper atmosphere with no hyperdrive, but too many fighters for Talus Group to handle alone.
This might work out for both of us. Come, meet our visitor.
We're Gentiles, Rouge Squadron. I hear you're the reason I was able to finally get a comm through. I have a Star Destroyer problem that Vanguard might be able to help me solve.
We need a Star Destroyer for Project Starhawk, intact. Now we prove what Vanguard's made of. Wedge, if you would.
As you may have overheard, Talus Group has cornered the Imperial Star Destroyer Victorum above the planet Yavin. They're in tough, but it's presented a great opportunity for us to jump in and not only disable that Star Destroyer, but to seize control.
Ain't gonna be easy.
Not while the cruiser has a missile launcher.
We'll keep our countermeasures ready. What's our play? If we take out the jammers first, we can call the Temperance for reinforcements. That's why you're in charge, Gunny. Vanguard 5, focus on the jammers.
Mm-hmm. Copy.
Here we go.
They're locking onto me.